Everyone, today I'm going to explain the experiment of a simple pendulum. A simple pendulum is a rigid support which has a string tied to it, and on the other end of the string there is a ball or a bob tied to it. So the theory behind this is that when the string swings back and forth from the middle point to two extremes and comes back to the middle point, it's one oscillation. The time taken to complete an oscillation is known as time period. The number of oscillations done in a second is known as the frequency. So, for this experiment, we have a string which is tied to a ball or a bob on one end and to a rigid support on the other end. So, we're going to measure the 20 oscillations and count the time it takes to do them. Then we are going to plot it on a graph. First, we're going to measure the string using this scale. Now I'm measuring the string. It's 38 centimeters. Now I'm going to measure the diameter of the bob. For this, I'm going to use the vernier calipers, which can measure distances in millimeters. It's 2.8 centimeters. Now, I'm going to start the experiment by first turning on a stopwatch on the phone and then counting 20 oscillations. So, on my left there's a torch and on my right there's a light probe, and the light probe increases its pitch when it's near light. So every time the bob goes past the light probe, the pitch decreases because the bob is blocking the light. And I have a stopwatch on my phone and I'm going to count 20 oscillations. I'm going to start the stopwatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
0 minutes 4,
17,
0 minutes 26, 0
18,
minutes 29 seconds, 0
and 20.
Reset. Page. 0 minutes 32 seconds and 64 milliseconds.
It took 32 seconds. I'm going to plot the length on the x-axis and the time period on the y-axis using these bindis. Now I have plotted the graph with the length on the x-axis and the time period on the y-axis. The length starts from 15, 20, 25, etc. and the time period goes from 15, 20, 25, etc. So I have found out that for length 15 centimeters, it takes 15 seconds to complete 20 oscillations. Similarly, for 20 centimeters, it takes 18 seconds to complete 20 oscillations. I have plotted 6 such points on the graph. This graph approximately looks like a straight line. The formula for a pendulum is T is equal to 2 pi into root of L by G. Thank you.